Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be reviewing some of your profiles that you have put in the comments in my recent profile review short series. Today we'll be reviewing 3 profiles, and if you want to be reviewed next, make sure to drop your IGN in the comments below, subscribe, and maybe I'll select you for one of these videos. And now on to the first profile review. Alright, so let's click this raffle from my recent shorts upload, and there we go. Lucky commented, "Do me, MommyLucky." Alright, let's do it. Alright, so this is MommyLucky. Looks like it's a fairly late / end game player, and here's what you can work on. Alright, so first, I feel your skill average is a little bit low for your Skyblock level. I recommend getting your farming to about 30 and your carpentry to 50 by putting in about 50 million coins into these skills. Your weapons, gear, and accessories are all incredible. The fact that you have dominance 10 on this glowstone gauntlet is actually crazy. I've never seen a player with that before. And for your accessories are also really good. However, I recommend working towards the legendary Ring of Love. The reason to do this is because it'll also give you the flower minion, which will give you more minion slots. On the topic of minions, you can definitely work on your minions. For example, the Chicken 11, the Sheep minion, Potato, these are all some really cheap minions. So make sure that any of these outlying minions that are very low level, you get them to at least tier 5 and preferably tier 7, as 22 minion slots is quite low for your level. Pets wise, I recommend getting some very cheap level 1 pets like a chicken, and this will add to your overall pet score and give you more Skyblock XP. And in terms of Slayer, your Slayers are overall good, but I'd really recommend leveling up Inferno Demon Lord more, as it'll give you access to very powerful items. I feel the weakest part of your profile is your Bestiary. First, you have done no farming in Bestiary. I definitely recommend this, as it's the fastest Bestiary in the game and only takes about 1 hour to max out. In addition, I really recommend putting down some minions and working on your private island Bestiary, as this really adds up. So overall, there's definitely a few things you can work on. So overall, I rate your profile as an 8 out of 10. Alright, now let's draw the next winner. And we got Cores with a 0. Hat 27 with a Terminator. Interesting. Is this going to be a dungeon rusher? We shall find out. Alright, here we go. We have Cores. Looks like about a mid-game player at level 141. Let's see this profile. Alright, I'm going to be frank. You are not ready for a Terminator. Your skill average is decent, but I'd definitely work on it a little bit more. The main thing is that it looks like you have poured all your money into an archer setup. You have 1 Terminator, you have 1 archer armor set, which isn't bad, but then other than that, you have literally no other items. You just have this florid zombie sword. Your accessories aren't terrible, but you are missing a few cheap accessories, especially accessory upgrades. So look in this section and look at what is the cheapest accessory upgrades for you. Especially for the dungeon talismans, now that they scale in dungeons with the new update, definitely invest more money into those. In terms of pets, you actually don't have any archer pet. You don't have a baby yeti or like a skeleton or anything like that. So you should definitely be working towards an archer pet right now. Otherwise, the Terminator is going to be a lot weaker. It seems like you got carried to get to Terminator since you kind of just skipped over tier 3 Void Gloom, and in general, I don't recommend getting carried. There is a level 7 cap of Terminator for a reason. It's because only players that can actually defeat tier 4 Void Glooms should be using this item. Getting carried will just make you have an item that you aren't strong enough to use yet. Your minions need a lot of work. You cannot only have 16 minion slots, you have a ton of tier 0 minions. So I really recommend taking a step back and investing some more money into minions, as they're really important later down the road. So overall, I wouldn't consider you a dungeon rusher, but you're pretty close. I think you need to take a step back, really focus on your bestiary, your minions, a little bit on your accessories, and definitely on your pets, and then branch out to archer, and you'll have a much better time doing so. So yeah, overall, I rate your profile as a 5 out of 10. Thanks for submitting. Alright, and the last winner of today, let's figure it out. And it is Gods is cool. I only really mind, so I don't know much about other things to do, so I can do some tips. Alright, well, let's see if I can help you out. Alright, looks like you're about an early / mid-game player, and yes, it does look like you have a very stacked out mining setup. So let's see what you can do besides mining. So right now, what I think the next step to do is to make your overall profile stronger. This means building your combat skill, getting your accessories up, building your pets, working a little bit on Slayer, definitely putting some more time into Bestiary, and a little bit into the Rift, because it seems like you haven't even entered the Rift yet. So I would recommend getting to combat 30 at the least, getting magical power of 500, and getting enough money to buy some decent weapons, like a Shadow Assassin set and some basic Berserker weapons. I think Berserker is a really good route to go now in the early game because of the new Berserker buffs. So I really recommend getting a Bouquet of Lies, getting a Livid Dagger or some sort of sword like that, some Shadow Assassin armor, and then starting with dungeons, as it unlocks so much parts of the game for you. So overall, I like that you have specialized and you're aware that you're specialized. So now that's the next step. Pretty much just become an overall well-rounded player and make up for the skills that you have missed due to specializing in mining. And I rate your profile, again, as a 5 out of 10. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's profile reviews. Again, if you want to be reviewed next, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop your IG in the comments below, and I'll try to pick you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.